Welcome back. Up until now, we have talked about AI as a collaborator that understands our language. But to truly master these tools, we need to understand how they consume the information we give them. Today, we are diving into the language of AI, specifically tokens and context window. These are not just technical jargons, they are the atomic units that determine how much your AI can remember, how accurately it performs, and most importantly, for the bottom line, how much your AI operations will cost. Moving next, we'll talk about token. Computers don't read words the way we do. They process text in chunks. Think of tokens as the syllable of the AI world. One token is about 4 characters or roughly 3/4 of a word. Yeah, for example, a common word like Africa might be seen as a single token. However, a long or complex word like technological might be sliced into three separate tokens: tech, nolo, and GCAL. Why does this matter? Because every time you send a prompt, you are essentially spending tokens. Understanding this helps you to realize that AI is not just reading our text, it is measuring it. So next, we'll talk about context window. Now, if a token is a word chunk, then context window is the AI's short-term memory. Imagine you are in a meeting. You can only keep so many facts in your head at once before you start to forget the beginning of the conversation. AI is the same thing. Context window is the total number of tokens that the model can focus on at any given time or moment. Modern models, like the ones we use in business, often have windows of 128,000 tokens. All right, 128,000 tokens or more. But beware, it's a sliding scale. As your conversation gets longer, as your conversation gets longer, the AI will eventually drop or forget the earliest parts of the chat to make room for new information. If your project brief is at the very top of the chat, the conversation goes on, or if the conversation goes on too long or for too long, the AI might lose sight of your original instruction. So this is why you have to understand context window and how it works. So the next we'll be looking at the professional implication. Okay. Now let's talk about the real world business implication. Why do you as a professional need to care about this? First, we'll be looking at cost management. Most enterprise services don't charge you by the month. They charge by the thousands of tokens used. If you're uploading a massive 200-page document for a simple question, you are essentially paying for storage. You are not fully using it as you should. So the next we'll be looking at is maintaining coherence. When AI hits its memory limit, it doesn't just stop talking, it starts guessing. This is where hallucination often happens. If the AI forgets the constraints you set 10 minutes ago or when you were just getting started, it might start providing answers that contradict your business rules. To recap, why does this matter to a professional like you? Cost management and maintenance of what coherence. Next, we'll look at the key takeaways. To wrap up, here are 3 golden rules for mastering AI memory. 1. Be concise. Every word costs money and memory. Remove the flaw from the prompts to leave more room for AI to reason. Two, chunk your data. If you have a massive report, don't dump it all at once. Break it into segments. You will get higher accuracy and you'll be charged less. Now, the third is what? Choose the right model. For deep research or legal analysis, use models large window with large window context or context windows like Claude 3.5. For quick emails, a smaller or cheaper model is more than enough. All right. So with this, you can actually monitor your limits. When you master the tokens and control the memory, you will significantly enhance your productivity. Next, we will look at the large language model providers and how to put this into practice with the fundamentals of prompt engineering. See you in the next class.